Hey everyone, I'm Becky.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we are talking about How the Light Gets In by Katy Upperman, which I got off of Edelweiss.
Same.
So, this book is about Callie Ryan, who has spent the last year of her life dealing with the pain around her sister Chloe's death. Callie blames herself for the accident that cost her sister her life, and has been trying to block out all of her feelings with weed and by separating herself from her former life. However, when Callie's parents send her to spend the summer with her aunt in an old Victorian manor, her perspectives start to change. Callie begins to heal with the help of a local mystery, visions of Chloe and Tucker, a charming local who may make Callie feel again.
So, I have to be honest. I am only halfway through this book. I tried. I stayed up really late, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah. So, I liked this book.
I'm really liking it so far. I certainly like the realistic bits much more than the supernatural bits.
So the supernatural bits, that was my problem. So I read Katy Upperman's first book, and I can't Kissing Something Holden, which I really, really liked. I blogged about it, and it was her first book. She was found on Swoon. It was great. She's really good at developing realistic characters. She's really good at developing realistic teen characters that you could actually see walk off the page, which she did in this. I didn't like the ghost stuff.
Yeah, I really like the main character. I like Tucker. I think it's believable, kind of the push and pull between the two sisters. Being that I'm only halfway through, I am interested to see kind of where this Isaac thing is going to go.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like the resolution of the Isaac storyline, who was the boyfriend at home that Callie was dating, and then Chloe kind of got interested in, and it kind of went from there. That felt good. I don't feel like... So there's a mystery around the house that they're living in. That kind of that might tie to the community, might tie to Tucker. That never felt resolved to me. And I don't know if there's supposed to be a second book. I don't know if that's just the end of it.
Because it is two different books. You know what I mean?
It's like two books mushed together.
Because for it to work, the house mystery would have to integrate with the kind of pain and kind of mysterious elements of the main characters, and that's, like, they're unrelated.
Right.
And I think that is why it feels like two different books, because for it to work, it would have to relate.
Right. And so I don't know, other than taking the paranormal stuff all the way out, but then at the same time I could kind of see where she was going. So I don't even know what to say, because it's not a bad book, and I enjoyed aspects of it, but I almost wish she didn't have ghosts.
I mean, unless if they had made her kind of like a great grandniece or something. Like if it was a family house, that could have worked.
Right.
Because then you got that familia connection or whatever.
I don't know.
So I guess I just don't understand, like, why is this, like, how does the sister factor into the supernatural element of the house's supernatural element?
She doesn't really. That's the problem.
Doesn't make sense.
That's why it doesn't resolve. And, like, the mystery of the house about the family who lived there and, like, the mysterious disappearances is never resolved. And, I mean, maybe they're saying that stuff's not resolved, but it's a book. I need a resolution. Unless you're going to write a second book and resolve it, which I would read, because I like her writing. And I actually have an arc for her second book that I just never got to read, but they gave it to me at Bookfest in Rochester. And it's on my list of stuff I'm hoping to read in the next month or so, because I really like her writing. And I want her to succeed, because I think she has the chops that in 5 to 10 years she could be a Sarah Dessen, you know, or
so it's just finding your footing and finding your voice.
Right.
And, like, kind of...
And this book feels like a stumble.
Down to what it is.
Yeah, this book feels like a stumble.
Well, maybe it's just trying to do too much.
Maybe it's trying to do something different. But I really don't have anything else to say.
All right, so we're good to go.
We should rate it. So our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
So at my halfway point, I'm giving it a 3 because I'm getting through it fairly quickly. I started it last night and I'm already halfway through. So
I'm giving it a 3. Without the paranormal stuff, it'd be a 4 or 5.
And I do like, I like the main story. I really do. I am interested in it. I'm invested, and I want to find out what happens.
And I will keep reading her. Like I said, I want her to succeed. I think in 5 to 10 years, she would be one of those every year. She could be like a big summer beach reads book.
Fair. Okay.
So that is where we are.
All right. So see you around.
Bye.